Hello students, this is Savita Pawar. Welcome to my channel Get the Math. In this video we are going to see the solutions of exercise 10b of lesson 10 arithmetic progressions. In my channel you will find all the different type of sums and also the difficult ones solved with explanation. So watch the whole video and do like, share and subscribe to my channel Get the Math and press the bell icon to get the notifications. Also I have uploaded the MCQ videos of some chapters and still more to go. You can go to the playlist ICSE 10 of my channel and can refer to those videos. To solve MCQs, it is very important to get the concept clear by solving the exercise MCQs, as MCQs may be tricky ones. In the I link above, I have shared the video of exercise 10A where we have learnt about what is AP, the first term A, common difference D, number of terms N and the value of the nth term, that is Tn. Now in exercise 10b we are going to find the sum of the n terms of the arithmetic progressions, that is AP. So as we have seen in the earlier video that arithmetic progression, it is a sequence in which each term differs from its preceding term by a constant. It is called as the arithmetic progression. So a sequence where the preceding term differs by the succeeding by some constant and the constant is same in each of the term, so it is called as an arithmetic progression. Now we can see here 11 minus 6 is 5, 16 minus 11 is 5, 21 minus 16 is 5. So everywhere the difference is 5 here. So such type of sequence is called as arithmetic progression. Now from this arithmetic progression, the first term here is termed as small a and the difference between the terms is called as common difference, that is denoted by small d. So in general form the arithmetic progression will become first term as a, then the next term with go on adding the difference here. So it will be a plus d, then next will be a plus 2d, a plus 3d and so on up to n terms, right? Now the nth term of the AP, nth term that can be written as either an or tn of the AP is given by Tn equal to a plus n minus 1d. This is the general formula to find the nth term, value of the nth term, and the nth term from the last term formula. If the last term is given to you, then you can find the nth term by using the formula an equal to L minus n minus 1d. So where L is the last term and n is the number of terms. Sum of the first n term. Now these two formulas we are going to use mostly in this exercise. So sum of the first n terms is Sn equal to n by 2 a plus n minus 1 d. This is the same formula as this one, only you have to multiply this with n by 2 here. That will become the sum of the first n terms. Then sum of the first n terms, if the first and the last term is given, if we know the last term, first term will be given to you, but if we also know the last term, then Sn equal to n by 2 first term plus last term. So this will be the formula. So these are some of the formulas that we are going to use in this exercise. There are 4 formulas. Let us start with the exercise here. Find the sum. Now you have to see properly what is given in the sum here. This is 9 plus 7 plus 5 plus 3 and it is written as up to 14 terms. So it is 14 terms it is mentioned. So it is number of terms has been given to you. So from this we can write the value of a as a is 9 here. D will be 7 minus 9, that is minus 2, and n will be here 14 terms. Okay. So by using this formula you have to find the sum in this case. So sum will be equal to n value is here 14, as number of terms is 14. So 14 by 2 in bracket 2 multiplied by a is 9 plus n minus 1 is 14 minus 1 and d is here minus 2. Now if you solve this you will get the value as 14 by 2 is 7, and if you solve the bracket 9 to is 18 and 13 to is 26. 13 to is 26 and it is minus, so minus 26, and if you solve this it will be 7 into minus 8, that is minus 56. So sum total of this given AP will be minus 56. Here also same thing, 1 by 15, 1 by 12, 1 by 10 up to 11 terms. You have to find the sum of that AP. So A is 1 by 15, D is 1 by 12 minus 1 by 15 is 1 by 60, and N is 11 terms. So this is N value is given as 11 terms. You have to see the word terms has been written or not. So N equal to 11 terms. So therefore Sn formula, we have to substitute the values, N as 11, A as 1 by 15 and D as 1 by 60, and N is 11 here. So if you solve this, you get the sum total as 33 by 20. Yeah, now in this one you can see here 7 plus 10 1 by 2 plus 14 plus dot 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 plus 84. Now here terms word is not written, so it is the value of the last term. Okay, so A is 7, D is 21 minus 7 is 7 by 2, and the value of the nth term, that is Tn, is given as 84. So by now here the number of terms we don't know, so first you have to find the number of terms to apply the formula for the sum of the number of terms. So you have to first find the n value. So this is 84 here, A is 7, n minus 1, and D is here 7 by 2. So this will be 84 equal to 7 plus 7n by 2 minus 7 by 2. Multiply this 7 inside the bracket. So this will be 84. Now do the calculation for the like terms, whatever it is. So 7n minus 7 by 2, this is 14 minus 7 is 7 by 2 plus 7n by 2. Now this will be 84 minus 7 by 2 equal to 7n by 2. Okay, now take the LCM. So this will be 168 minus 7 by 2 equal to 7n by 2. So 168 minus 7 is 161 equal to 7n. 2 will be cancelled. Therefore n will be equal to 161 by 7 term. So this is term. Right, now apply the formula for the sum of the terms, that is Sn equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. So here n is 161 by 7, 2 into a is here 7, n is 161 by 7 minus 1, and d is 7 by 2. So this will be 161 and here also into 2. This is 7 by 2 is 14. So this is 14, and if you solve this one, you get the value as 77. So this is 161 upon 14 into 91. So if you do solve this, you will get the value as Sn equal to 1046 1 by 2. Question 9 here is, find the sum of all 2-digit natural numbers divisible by 5. So all 2-digit natural number divisible by 5. So 2 digits starts from 10 to 99, and that too divisible by 5. So write the table of 5 here, 10, 15, 20 and so on. So up to it will be 95. So last term value is 95 here. So A is 10, D is 15 minus 10 is 5, and Tn is 95. So applying the formula for Tn equal to A plus n minus 1d. So substitute the values of Tn as 95, A is 10 and D as 5. You get the value of n as 90 by 5, that is 18 terms. So here there are total 18 terms, and to find the sum, apply the formula Sn equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. So n is 18 now, A as 10 and D as 5. You get Sn equal to 945. Same question, find the sum of all the even numbers between 10 and 100. So all the even numbers between 10 and 100, so it is 12, 14, 16, 18, and last number will be 98. So here A is 12, D is 14 minus 12 is 2, and Tn is 98. When we know Tn, apply the formula and find the value of n, it will be 44 in this case, and then apply the formula Sn equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. Substitute the values of a, d and n here, and you get the sum of the n terms as 2420. The sum of the 44 terms is 2420. Question 13, this was asked in 2018. The fourth term of AP is 22. So it is given that the fourth term value is 22 and 15th term value is 66. Find the first term and the common difference, and also find the sum of the series to 8 terms. Okay, so fourth term value is given 22 and we don't know A. Here n is here 4 minus 1 d. So this will be A plus 3d equal to 22. Similarly in this case T15, A plus 15 minus 1d. So this will be A plus 14d and this value is given as 66. Right. Now we have to subtract these two equations. So 2 minus 1, A plus 14d equal to 66 and A plus 3d equal to 22. Change the sign as we are subtracting it. So this A will get cancelled in this case and you will have 11d equal to 33. Therefore value of d is 3. Now substitute value of d3 in any one of this equation. I have considered the first equation here. Therefore A plus 3 into 3 is 22. Therefore A will be 13 here. Okay, that is 22 minus 9 is 13. Now the next question here, hence find the sum of the series to 8 terms. So n is given as 8 terms here, sum of the series, apply the formula here for sum of the series. Now n is 8 by 2. Okay, so 2 into A is 13 plus n by 2, here n is 8 minus 1 and d in this case is 3. So here it is 4. Okay, so 4 and 26 and this is 7 3 is 21. So you get the sum total as 188. Question 14, this was asked in 2019. In the arithmetic progression AP, the fourth and the sixth terms are 8 and 14 respectively. Find the first term, common difference and the sum of the first 20 terms. So it is same as above. So here T4 has been given as 8 and T6 has been given as 14. So these are the two equations. Solve these two equations, you get the value of D, and then substituting value of D in any one of these equation, you can get the value of A, and then apply the formula for S20 as N20 has been given here, first 20 terms. So N is 20 here, okay, and therefore you get the sum total of the first 20 terms as 550. Question 15. The sum of the first 3 terms of the arithmetic progression is 42. Now what are the numbers? Those terms has not been given. So let us consider one of the term as A. Now taking the difference of D from this term, the preceding number and the succeeding number, we will be writing the preceding and the succeeding. So for preceding we will be subtracting the difference from this, and for succeeding we are adding the difference in this. Okay, so these will be the 3 terms of the arithmetic progression. Now their sum is 42, so add all this, you get 42 here. So from this plus minus D will be cancelled. So here you have 42 equal to 3A. So A will be equal to 14. You got the value of A in this case. And the second equation is given as the product of the first and the third term. So this is the first and the third term is 52. So consider the first and the third term, its product is 52. So this is of the form A square minus D square equal to 52. Therefore D square is A square minus 52. A is 14, so 14 square is 196 minus 52, that is 144. So D square is 144, so D will be equal to plus or minus 12. Now to find the first term when D is plus 12 and D is minus 12, so first term is A minus D, so substitute plus 12 in place of D here, you get 2, and if you substitute minus 12 you get 26, and for the last term if you substitute plus 12 in A plus D you get 26, and in place of D if you substitute minus 12 in A plus D you get it as 2. So the AP will be here, either it will be, if you consider the value of D as positive, so it will be 2, A is 14 and 26, and if you consider the value of D as negative, so it will be 26, 14 and 2. Okay. Question 16 here is, a sum of 2800 rupees is to be used to award 4 prizes. If each prize after the first is 200 less than the preceding prize, find the value of each of the prizes. So let the first prize amount be A rupees. Now each of the next prize is 200 less than the preceding one. So then the second prize will be A minus 200. This is first is A. The next one will be A minus 200. Then the third one will be 200 less than the second. So A minus 2 into 200. And the fourth will be less than 200 then the third one, so it will be A minus 3 into 200. So this is A minus 200, A minus 400 and A minus 600 are the terms of the AP. Okay, the total sum of the AP is given as 2800 rupees. So add all this and you get 2800 here. So this will be 4A minus 1200 equal to 2800. Now if you add this one, you will get 4000 here. So A will be equal to 1000 rupees. So first term of the AP is 1000 rupees. So second term will be 1000 minus 200 is 800. Then third term will be 1000 minus 400 is 600. And the fourth prize or the fourth term is 400 rupees. Okay. Therefore the value of each of the prizes is 1000, 800, 600 and 400. Question 17 here is, the production of the TV sets in a factory increases uniformly by a fixed number every year. It produces 8000 sets in 6th year and 11300 in the 9th year. Specific years has been given, 6th and the 9th year. So T6 and T9 has been given to you. So this becomes your equation 1 and equation 2. The production for the first year, let it be A, and D be the increase in the production every year. Now subtracting these two equations, you get value of D as 1100. Substitute value of D in one of this equation, you get A as 2500. So value of A means the production in the first year. Then production in the 8th year you have to find. They are asking here in the question. Find the production in the first year that we got. Then the 8th year and 6 years. Total 6 years you have to find. It is not written TH here. So not TH means it is sum of the 6 years. And only 8th year means this is only for the 8th year. Okay. So you have to see the wordings properly. Production during the 8th year. So this is T8 equal to A plus N minus 1D. So 8 minus 1D. A is 2500 and D is 1100. You get value of the 8th year as 10,200 rupees. Then production during the first 6 years is sum of, write the formula for the sum of the AP. So Sn equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. N is 6, A is 2500 and D is 1100. Okay. So you get the value of the sum for the 6 years is 31,500. Question number 18 here is, 200 logs are stacked in such a way that there are 20 logs in the bottom row. So these are the 20 logs in the bottom row. Then 19 logs in the next row, 18 in the next row and so on. So for each log, one log is decreasing, 19 logs, 18 logs and so on. How many rows are formed and how many logs are there in the top row? So how many rows are formed and how many logs are there in the top row? So these two things you have to find. So therefore here the series is 20, 19, 18 and so on. Okay. So the first term is here 20. You have to write the series. So it is 20, this AP is here 20, 19, 18 and so on up to n terms. This n you have to find. So A is 20, D is minus 1 and the total logs has been given as 200. So Sn here you know here. So apply the formula for Sn. you get the value of n here. By solving this, you will get this quadratic equation here, n square minus 41n plus 400. Solve this equation, you will get the value of n as 16 and 25. Okay. Now the 16th, so here how many rows are formed and how many logs are there in the top row. Okay. Now the logs in the top row, if they are 16, so you have to find the logs in the top row. So that is total number of logs in the top row equal to a plus n minus 1 d. So T16 equal to a is 20, n here we are considering 16 minus 1 as 15 and d as minus 1. You get the answer as 5 number of logs, and if you substitute value of Tn as 25 here, if the number of logs are 25, okay, so therefore you get the number of logs answer as minus 4, T25 as minus 4, but number of logs cannot be negative, so we have to consider 5, that will be the number of logs in the top row, and number of rows will be 16. So these are the number of rows and these are the number of logs. In a flower bed, there are 43 rose plants in the first row. So these are 43 rose plant in the first row. Okay. Then the AP is going on decreasing, that is 41, 39, and in the last row it is given as 11 rose plants. So the AP is here is 43, 41, 39 and so on, and the last term is given as 11. Okay, this is not the term here, now this is the value of the last term, that is 11. You have to find the number of rows and number of rose plants. That means you have to find the value of n here. What is the term which will have 11 rose plants? So that will be the 7th term by applying the formula Tn equal to a plus n minus 1 d. Okay. So n will be 17th term, and there are 17 rows. So if the 17th term is there, means there are 17 rows in the flower bed. Okay. Now the sum total you have to find. Why? Because they are asking here number of rose plants. So all these plants you have to count. So you have to find the sum. So we know the first term and the last term here in the AP, that is 43 and 11. So therefore n by 2, first term plus last term, 43 plus 11, you can solve it. You get the value of sum total of the rose plants in the flower bed is 459 flower plants. Okay, rose plants. A man saved 33,000 in 10 months. In each month after the first, he saves 100 more than he did in the preceding. How much did he save in the first month? Okay, so the money saved in the first month be A rupees. Now difference is 100. Total months are the n is 10 months. Sum of the money saved in the 10 months is given as 33,000 rupees. So you know sum of the amount. So apply the formula for sum and you get the value here for A as 2850. Okay, because n is 10 and S10 is 33,000. So A will be equal to 2,850 rupees. So that much money he saves in the first month. Okay, so that's all for now. If you have any query, drop it in the comment box. Do like, share and subscribe my channel. Get the math.